Okay guys, we're going to do a quick installation video of the deep carry ring onto a Delica 4. This one has the Emerson wave. This will also work with the ones that don't have the Emerson wave, so not that big of a deal. You need some Torx bits. You need a 6 and a 9. This is a little Home Depot version. That's an old one. This is what the new one looks like. If you need that, make sure that you get your hands on one. Makes life pretty easy, handles pretty quick. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this video. You can watch me just kind of get this apart. It's pretty simple. Take off your pocket clip, remove these 4 screws, flip it over. These are 6s, this is the 9, and then you'll see as I take it apart, and we'll slow down just a bit. Okay, getting back to here, what you want to do is you want to depress the lock and go ahead and pull off the blade, and then pull the spring down just a little bit, and you pull off the lock bar. You pull out the spring. The spring goes in there like that, and this end goes up. And then you're going to take out the spacer. You want to remove this, and it just comes out. Sometimes you'll need to get something up underneath there. Be careful with the tools that you use to pry things off, because it does leave little gouges and stuff like that in there that you may not want. In the end, it'd probably be fine for most things as far as functionality, but you don't want to mess anything up. All right, so here is our ring. You can see that it's going to be pretty similar to the original piece of plastic. It is slightly different, meaning that we didn't need this hole here, so we eliminated the hole, so it's still going to fit on that standoff, but we don't need that. We also don't need, as you can see, that there's these little nubs right here and right here. Okay, those nubs, since we're using 66 or 6061 aircraft grade aluminum, we no longer need those nubs on the end here, so don't worry about that. It's not going to hurt anything. We actually have a much cleaner open and close with the lock. It's kind of got a little bit more snap to it because of the rigidity of this material as compared to the original plastic. All right, so you're just going to set it right where it goes, straightforward, and that's going to just press down over the top. Set right in there. Okay. Next thing we want to do is we're going to put our spring bar back in, slide it to the rear, and you're going to put your lock bar, and then this, you'll be able to, if you just grab that spring bar and see how this comes all the way here, so you don't want the blade on there, because then you can't get this all the way out, and then you're still going to need to pull that spring bar in a little bit and get it underneath the lock bar. There you go. All right, so now I'm up against here. Now we are, make sure that you don't lose your washers here, okay, your brass washers. You'll need to put one back down up underneath here. So go ahead and press your lock. Put one on there, and then this is when I'd put my blade on. I just drop my blade in and then move it into the open position. Just kind of set it here. Because there's a lot of tension here, this standoff actually gets pushed out that way, so you can't just drop your stainless steel panel on the other side. It won't just fit on there. So what you have to do is you actually have to align the first two here, and then you'll see that these rear ones are so far, they're definitely not aligned. You can see them there up underneath, and that's just the nature of this and how it torques the plastic and that kind of stuff, but it's fine. So obviously you want to get your other washer in. There you go. So now that's on there here, and then what you're going to do is you're just going to bring these towards you, and everything should pop into place. Now everything's fairly snug. See how we popped these in? We had to kind of bend. It wasn't really bending, but we just had to torque it that way, which brought this one in, and everything fit. So everything's great now. All you got to do is put your panel back on, and then just put your screws back in. So we'll speed that up again. Okay, there we are. There's the installation. You saw the writing, the branding, and everything inside there. It's up underneath, so you don't have to worry about that. You might. Oh, and then of course the other part is, of course, you don't need your pocket clip anymore. And go ahead and package that up and set it aside. Put it in a drawer somewhere. Do whatever you like with it, because you no longer need the pocket clip. And there we are. There it is, guys. It's good to go. We're going to have those up here pretty quick on the website if they're not there already. So there it is. Enjoy. Take care.